The sun hammers the Afghan desert like a forge. Lieutenant Aria Blackwood kneels in the dirt, hands zip-tied behind her back. Blood from a split eyebrow runs into her left eye. The Glock 19 pressed against her temple is warm from the heat. The man holding it is sweating. Nervous. Good. Nervous people make mistakes. 8 hours earlier, Kandahar Province, SEAL Team 6 compound. Aria's checking medical supplies in the team room. Master Chief Danny Reeves walks in. Blackwood, we've got movement. Valley Village. Intel says high-value target. Possible Al-Qaeda leadership meeting. We go in 20 minutes. Aria closes her medkit. I'm good to go, Chief. The team loads up. 2 Black Hawks, 8 operators. Aria's the only woman, also the only one with 3 combat deployments and a classified kill count higher than half the team. But officially, she's the medic. Unofficially, she's DEVGRU. Development Group. The SEALs that other SEALs don't talk about. The ones who do the missions that never happened. Helicopters touch down 2 clicks from the village. Team moves on foot. Standard patrol formation. Aria's in the middle. Position of honor. The most protected spot. Except Aria doesn't need protection. They reach the village compound. Intel said 6 hostiles. Thermal imaging shows 12. Reeves calls it in. They're waiting for us. It's a trap. Command's response crackles back. RTB, return to base, abort mission. But Aria sees something. Window, 2nd floor, movement, small, wrong height for an adult. Children. She keys her comm. Chief, possible civilians, kids. Northwest room. Reeves curses. Command, be advised. Children on site. Confirms trap scenario. We need exfil now. The team starts pulling back. That's when the RPG hits. The first Black Hawk evaporates. Fireballing shrapnel. Gone. Pilot, co-pilot, crew chief, just gone. The second bird pulls hard, taking fire from 3 directions. Aria's team scatters. Combat drill. Find cover. Return fire. Call for backup. Except the radio's dead. The explosion killed their long-range comm. They're on their own. 4 hours of firefight. The team holds. 8 SEALs against 30 insurgents. Not even close to fair. For the insurgents, Aria treats 3 wounded. 1 GSW to the shoulder. 1 shrapnel to the leg. 1 concussion from blast wave. She patches them combat ready and drops 2 hostiles with her M4 while doing it. That's when she sees the thermal signature. The children, still in that room, still trapped. Building's on fire now. She tells Reeves. He shakes his head. We can't. Extraction's 20 minutes out. We hold here. Aria looks at the burning building. 20 minutes. Those kids don't have 20 minutes. Chief, I can make it. Reeves grabs her vest. Negative. That's an order. Aria meets his eyes. With respect. Master Chief, court-martial me later. She's gone before he can stop her. Across 50 meters of open ground, taking fire the whole way. Rounds snap past her head. She doesn't slow down, just runs. Pure speed. She hits the building, kicks the door. Smoke everywhere. Stairs collapsing. She climbs anyway. 2nd floor, northwest room. She finds them. 2 girls, 7 and 9. Holding each other, terrified. Aria kneels. Hey, I'm American. I'm getting you out. The older girl speaks English. They said Americans would kill us. Aria slings her rifle. Does it look like I'm killing you? Come on. She picks up the younger girl, takes the older one's hand. They move back down. Stairs give way. Aria jumps the gap, lands hard. Ankle twists. She ignores it. Out the door. Back across the killing ground. Her team lays suppressing fire. Aria makes it to cover. Hands the children to a teammate. Reeves doesn't say anything, just nods. Extraction arrives. CV-22 Osprey. The team loads up, children included. They're airborne in 90 seconds. That's when Aria realizes she left her medkit back in the building, with her name tape on it, and her blood, DNA. Reeves sees her face. What, my kit? Chief, I left it. He curses. It'll burn. No one will find it, except they both know that's not true. Someone will find it. Someone will know a female SEAL was there, and they'll come looking. 6 hours later, Aria's alone. Voluntary. She drove out to secure the kit. Solo mission. Unauthorized. Stupid, but necessary. She reaches the village. The building's burned down. She searches the rubble. Finds the kit. Melted but identifiable. She's packing it when she hears the safety click off behind behind her. Don't move. She doesn't. 8 men surround her. AK-47s. One speaks English. You're American. Military. Where's your team? Aria keeps her voice steady. Gone. I came back for equipment. The man smiles. Number. You came back because you're stupid. Now you're ours. They take her weapons, radio, knife, everything. Zip tie her hands, throw her in a truck, drive for 3 hours into the mountains. Remote compound, mud walls, guard towers. This is where hostages come to die. They throw her in a room, concrete floor, no windows, one door, one guard outside. She's been captured before, during training, school, survival, evasion, resistance, escape. But this isn't training, this is real. Hour 4, they come for her, drag her outside, force her to kneel. The compound leader walks up. He's older, scarred, speaks perfect English. American SEAL, female, very rare, very valuable. You know what we do with American soldiers? Aria doesn't answer. He continues. We make videos, show the world, show your government, then we kill you. Slowly, he nods to his second. Press the gun to her head. Show her we're serious. The Glock touches her temple. Cold metal. Warm day. The man holding it is young, mid-20s, shaking slightly. Aria's eyes track everything. 7 hostiles in the courtyard. 3 guards on the walls. 2 more in the building behind her. 12 total. Standard AK-47s. 1 RPG leaning against the wall. Radio on the leader's belt. She counts rounds in the Glock pressed to her head. By the weight. By the angle. 17-round magazine. 1 in the chamber. 18 total. The leader pulls out a phone. Starts recording. Say your name. Aria stays silent. He nods. The gun cocks. Say your name or I give the order. Aria looks directly at the camera. Lieutenant Aria Blackwood, United States Navy, service number 5590. The leader stops her. That's enough. Now tell your president to withdraw from Afghanistan. Aria almost smiles. Number. The leader's face hardens. You think we won't kill you? I think you need me alive for propaganda. Dead. I'm just another statistic. Alive. I'm leverage. The leader considers this smart, but overconfident. We'll see how smart you are after 3 days without food, without water, in this heat. He signals his men, put her back in the room. 3 days. Then we record again. But Aria's not thinking about 3 days. She's thinking about 3 hours. Sunset. Guard shift change. That's when she'll move. They throw her back in the room. She immediately starts working. The zip ties are industrial, strong, but not impossible. She finds a loose nail in the concrete, sharp edge. She starts sawing, careful, quiet. It takes 40 minutes. The plastic finally snaps. Her hands are free. Now the door. She examines the hinges. Old, rusty. She waits, listening, learning the pattern. Guard changes every 2 hours. At sunset, there's a 10-minute gap. Leadership meeting. Everyone reports to the main building. The compound goes quiet. That's her window. Sunset comes. Voices fade. Aria counts to 60. Then stands. Tests the door. Unlocked. Overconfident. She slips out. The courtyard is empty. Almost. 1 guard on the north wall. Asleep. She moves like smoke. 20 meters to the weapons cache. Her M4 is there. Her knife. She takes both. Checks the M4. Still loaded. 28 rounds. Not enough for 12 hostiles, but enough to start. She spots the RPG, still leaning against the wall. 1 rocket. Live. Armed. Ready. She could drop the building. Kill everyone inside. Quick. Clean. But that's not the SEAL way. SEALs breach. Clear. Confirm. Aria lowers the RPG. There's always another way. The meeting ends. Men file out. Aria tracks them. Waits until they spread out. Then moves. First guard. Knife to the kidney. Quiet. Down. Second guard. Sleeper hold. 10 seconds. Unconscious. Third guard. She shoots. Suppressed M4. 1 round. Center mass. He drops. Now they know. Alarm sounds. Voices shouting. Lights blazing. Aria runs. Not away. Toward. Into the chaos. She hits the main building fast. Breaches the door. 4 hostiles inside. She drops the first 2 before they can turn. The third gets his ack up. Fires wild. Misses. Aria doesn't. 1 round. Head. Down. The fourth runs. She lets him. Chases him into the courtyard. He's screaming, warning the others. Aria tackles him. They roll. He's bigger, stronger. Doesn't matter. She's DEVGRU. Knee to the solar plexus. He folds. She finishes it. Moves on. 8 hostiles left. They're fortifying. Taking positions. Aria's outgunned. She needs an equalizer. She spots it. Fuel truck, parked near the wall. Diesel, maybe 500 gallons. She shoots the tank. Once, twice. Diesel pours out. She shoots the ground. Spark. Ignition. The truck explodes. Fireball reaches 50 feet. Guards on the wall dive for cover. Aria uses the distraction. Breaches their position. 4 more down in 30 seconds. 4 left, including the leader. He's barricaded in his office, radio in hand, calling for backup. Aria kicks the door. He shoots. She rolls, returns fire, misses. He's behind a desk. Good cover. She's in the doorway. Bad position. Stalemate, except Aria remembers the RPG. She sprints back, grabs it, returns to the office. The leader sees her coming, shoots through the wall. Rounds punch through mud brick. One grazes Aria's shoulder. She doesn't slow, aims the RPG, fires, not at him, at the wall behind him. The rocket punches through, explodes outside. The wall collapses. The leader's crushed under rubble. The last 3 hostiles see this. See Aria standing in the doorway, RPG smoking, blood on her shoulder, M4 in her other hand. They drop their weapons, hands up, surrendering. 47 minutes after sunset, the compound is secure. 12 hostiles, 8 dead, 4 captured, 1 American SEAL, wounded but operational. Aria secures the prisoners, calls for extraction on the leader's radio, then searches the compound. Intel, maps, plans, names. This was bigger than a hostage situation. This was a network, and she just rolled it up. Solo. The rescue team arrives an hour later. Reeves is first off the bird. Sees Aria, sees the compound, sees the captured hostiles. What the hell happened here? Lieutenant, Aria hands him the intel folder. Target of opportunity, Master Chief. Couldn't let it pass. Reeves looks at the devastation. One operator did all this? Aria shrugs. They pressed a gun to my head. Seemed rude not to respond. Back at base, debrief. The brass wants answers. How did one operator neutralize 12 hostiles? How did she turn a capture into a raid? Aria's report is simple. They made a mistake. They thought I was a prisoner. I was never a prisoner. I was a SEAL behind enemy lines. There's a difference. 3 weeks later, Aria receives orders. New assignment, senior instructor, advanced SIR school, teaching other operators how to survive capture, how to resist, how to escape. She asks why. The commanding officer explains, because you didn't just escape, Lieutenant, you weaponized your captivity, turned their strength into your advantage. That's not luck, that's skill, and we need that skill tout. Aria accepts. Her first class, 20 operators, all male, all skeptical. She starts the course with one rule: if you end up captured, if they press a gun to your head, remember this: you're not helpless, you're a SEAL. And SEALs don't submit, they adapt, they overcome, they win. The class thinks it's bravado, until the final exercise, live capture scenario. Students taken prisoner, held in a compound, guards, walls, weapons. Escape seems impossible. Most crack in 48 hours. None escape, except one female student, new to DEVGRU. She breaks out in 14 hours, neutralizes 6 guards, secures the compound. When asked how, she points to Aria. She taught me, never be a prisoner, always be a predator. Aria watches the student graduate, sees herself 5 years ago, determined, capable, underestimated. She wonders if this student will ever face what she faced, a gun to the head, a choice between submission and survival. She hopes not, but if she does, Aria knows the student will remember, will adapt, will overcome, because that's what SEALs do. A predator doesn't worry about the gun. A predator waits for the perfect moment, then strikes. Aria taught that, lives that, and every operator who survives because of her training carries that lesson. The one she learned in an Afghan compound with 12 hostiles and one chance. Never let them see you as prey, because SEALs aren't prey, even with a gun to their head, especially then. That's when the real fight begins.